It doesn't matter which historian you read. Shulman, for example, is critical of Alexander Graham Bell, whereas Charlotte Gray is extremely sympathetic. Both of those historians are in agreement. Gardiner Hubbard was a cheat. Once he had the notes gathered up, he delivered them to the patent office by hand. This is of course a vital piece of information because it means there was no timestamp on the envelope from the post office. According to Shulman, Gardiner Hubbard bribed a patent officer to date and stamp the half-baked application to say that it arrived a few hours before Elisha Gray's. Yes, you heard that correctly, because on the 14th of February 1876, in what can only be described as the most remarkable coincidence in the history of invention, Elisha Gray submitted a patent application for the harmonic telegraph only 4 hours after Alexander Graham Bell's arrived. 10 days later, Hubbard was at it again. This time he bribed a patent examiner, and the examiner showed Alexander Graham Bell Elisha Gray's submission. Most importantly of all, Alec took a look at the component that converted sounds into electrical signals. This was the diaphragm and the pin dangling in an electrified solution, and this was the component, the thing that changed sound to an electrical signal that had been giving Thomas Watson and Alexander Graham Bell so much grief. And then, of course, according to this alternate version of history, Alexander Graham Bell scribbled in his patent application the key component that would make the harmonic telegraph work, and then it got quickly and quietly filed away in the patent office. He then returned from Washington to Boston and miraculously sketched the diaphragm and the pin into his notebook. He then set up the experiment where he spilled the battery acid on himself. And by the way, if you don't believe me, take a look at Elisha Gray's diagram on Wikipedia and compare it to Alexander Graham Bell's. They are almost identical. And so the coincidences are really stacking up. An identical device, sketched identically. So it's not just that they were the same thing, the drawings were the same thing as well. They were both submitted to the Patent Office on the 14th of February, but one of them was delivered by hand.